Welcome back to our channel, ladies and gentlemen. Our country has virtually gone to the dogs. In every sector, in every department, in every independent institution, we are either being ruled with people who have got fake certificates, or we have a group of people who are trying to impersonate others, even in the serious dockets that are, people are not allowed to masquerade, to hoodwink Kenyans, or if it is in the lands ministry, we have people who are colluding and they are changing title deeds. Every department, the fertilizers that were being sold are fake. I mean, this country is no more. And allow me to just read for you just about 3 articles, just the headline, because I want to paint for you a picture that under the Ruto regime, we are entertaining corruption and we are entertaining cartels. Number one, there is a letter that you see there, and it has been flagged fake. The letter that you see there is purportedly from the EACC, Ethics and Anti-Corruption Commission. This is the body that is mandated to fight corruption. They are supposed to prevent and to fight. But this serious department has not been spared. Some people have decided to masquerade as EACC officers, and they are writing letters to individuals, gullible, who they suspect to have perpetuated some corruption, and they invite you. In fact, if you read that letter just briefly, because I just want to paint for you a picture that this country is no more. That letter reads, Ethics and Anti-Corruption Commission Integrity Center, and they tell you where it is found, and then they tell you re-invitation for interview and statement recording, and they tell you the commission pursuant to its constitutional and statutory mandate as set out in the inter article, and they give you all those, and then they invite you. The main aim of this is to solicit money from you. They pretend that they can help you, masquerade some cases, and this is what the EACC said. Kenyans, in fact, it is written, be aware of fake detectives. The letter below is fake and not from the EACC. Kenyans are cautioned against succumbing to extortion bids by fraudsters impersonating EACC investigators who are increasingly seeking bribes from public officials purporting to be carrying out investigations against them. In the process, they lose a lot of money. That is self-explanatory. I just want to give you very briefly. Number two, our headline is saying probe launched into circulation of fake fertilizer. I mean, I cannot believe. We brag that agriculture is the backbone of our country. And when William Ruto was campaigning, he told us that he would no longer subsidize consumption because it is unsustainable. He said he would not be giving subsidies on maybe sugar so that as you buy, the prices go down. He said he wants to subsidize production. And that means that he wanted to subsidize things like fertilizer. The same fertilizers, the cartels have now read in, and they are now selling us fake fertilizer. I don't know, cow dung mixed with some stones, and it is not one. They are circulating, and some people are using a lot of money. You can imagine that we depend on our farmers for next harvesting so that we can feed our nation. This is one of the pet projects. William Ruto himself said, we want to subsidize fertilizer. It started with Kenyans being given fertilizer that was given free by Russia, and it was being subsidized to us instead of being given free. So we have fake fertilizers, circulating in the country. Let me leave it there. You won't believe this. The puzzle of secret change of land ownership titles at Ardhi House. Briefly, we expect that whenever you have a land that is genuinely yours, the records are kept in Ardhi House. Ardhi House is the headquarters of the Ministry of Lands. Yet there are people there who collude with unscrupulous Kenyans and businessmen and influential people, and they change your title deed. You are sitting on a land, you are doing business in some land and you think it is yours, yet the details had been changed long time ago. Then they will send goons and you start fighting, then it ends up in court, thinking that the paper that you have is genuine, yet this was changed long time ago in Ardhi House. Tell me, if we still have a country, ladies and gentlemen, it does not end there. This is EACC amnesty offer to fake paper holders. This is something that happened. They realized there was a report that more than half of civil servants are using fake papers. They presented fake papers to get jobs. And then the same cartels sponsored a headline that EACC amnesty offer to fake paper holders, and EACC decided to make things clean, to make the record straight, that we are not aware of this. But then I want you to understand that we have civil servants, people who have been employed by the government, including teachers, including doctors. So you are taking your patient to a hospital because someone that you trust will offer medication to your patient, yet this person is using fake certificates, so they can even give wrong diagnosis to your child, to your daughter, to your father, to your patient. It has come to that is the extent to which we have degenerated. Fake certificates everywhere. So there is nothing that is not fake. And as we say, a fish rottens from the head and it escalates downwards. Now, I want us to look at this picture. It's a video here that you've seen, that it's going to crown it off for us. Why I'm telling you that products that are being sold are equally fake. This was in Gilgil. You've seen this, whereas you are going to Shago and then you stop your car and you're being told buy some unga ngano and some oil, and this is what you meet, ladies and gentlemen. This is what you meet, and you tell me.
Watu wachunge Gilgil. Watu wajichunge. Uchunge ama upangwe hivi, unapakiwa hivi. Naambiwa ni unga ngano
na mafuta mpaka imesiriwa vizuri,
mpaka mafuta
imesiriwa kabisa.
Hadi wanasema hii mafuta
ndio wai. Duarekana horo ni rime. Lazima mjue bishi lao. Hii mafuta mwaga iende.
Hii mafuta. Ati unga ya kupikia chapo.
Na hiyo mkayapa ati ndio mafuta. Kwa vizuri hapa mafuta nani? Hapa ndio mafuta. Watu wajichunge.
Hii ni kayafa.
Leo nimeshangaa.
Ati ni mafuta nimesiliwa. Na manika nimenengai.
Mbona mafuta nimenengai? Ndio ulinunua ni ya kampuni gani? Nimenengai.
So unafika pale home, ulikuwa umenunulia mamako salad, mafuta ya kupika, na ulikuwa umenunua unga ya chapo, at least wafurahi kidogo. Then you get home and they want to bake chapati or mandazi, and then they open the first packet ni cement, which is not even very healthy for human. If it gets to your stomach or something. You open the 20-liter salad, it is something else. And this is being perpetuated in broad daylight. And this is cartel. They're operating under a network. The policemen around, I know they are aware of this. And those who saw my earlier video, those people live under squalid conditions, very pathetic. Now, what will stop them from cooperating with such unscrupulous businessmen? Ladies and gentlemen, do you still believe we have a country? Because all this is being perpetuated because there is no political goodwill to fight corruption. Corruption is being perpetuated. That is why everything is fake. People are impersonating even serious offices that need not to be impersonated. Fake fertilizers, fake services, fake goods. If I deduce on this analysis that Kenya has been left to the dogs, will some individuals still accuse me of being a hater? Will you still say that I hate William Samoei Ruto? Because the buck stops with him. He must show seriousness if Kenya has to move forward in our education sector, in the health sector, agricultural sector, anti-corruption, RV. I mean, where? Which place is safe? And we have a government that keeps on bragging. And William Ruto says that since independence, we've never had a president that was ready to make hard decisions. He says he was the stone. He's the stone that was rejected, and he has now become the cornerstone. He says he doesn't care whether you label him names like Zakayo, because he believes Kenya is on the right trajectory. Tell me, this is just 1.5 years maybe after Ruto took out of office. We've not even completed 2 years. And we are projecting that he's going to do his 5 terms, and he believes he's going to do another 5 terms, cumulatively 10 terms. I mean, 10 years. Where will we be? With all this happening, and William Ruto signed treaties with women, with doctors, with teachers, county governments. Doctors are now on strike. There is no money to pay them, yet State House receives quite huge amount of allocation. We can get money to invite international preachers to come to the country. Our government is not serious, and we have left Kenya to, I don't know, because I started complaining that we were listening so much to the international community. Whatever Joe Biden says, whatever IMF says, became low, alpha and omega. Now, apart from relinquishing our authority to the international community, the Western machination, we are now allowing another in-house cartels operating within Kenya. Where do you think we are headed? William Ruto must reign and must decide to take the bull by its horns, because if we are not careful, failed states just start like this. Because instead of the institutions looking at such things and curing them, blocking them, they are busy. It is our time to eat, like Rigathi Gachagua once said in Bomet, hii ndio wakati wa kunyonya. So kila mtu ananyonya, hawana wakati wa kuangalia easy cartels and all this that is happening in the country. It's painful, you might not realize, until we shall have degenerated to an extent that we will not be able to come out. Because it's like people are getting into offices just to grab and grab. They don't care about the next generation. That is why we even messed the KCPE and KCSC, because we have people who are in leadership, they don't care about their legacy, they don't care about what will happen tomorrow. All we care for is, I'm in this office, I want to grab, I want to employ my friends and my relatives, and that is it. Misuse of taxpayers' money with an I don't care attitude, very stubborn and obstinate. We don't listen to other Kenyans. I don't know what you think, ladies and gentlemen, but Kenya is deteriorating, and that is my take.